so look out, honey, carrying a heavy load. I ain't been home in a month of Sundays, ain't had a woman to hold. But I don't give a damn, I got my pension plan. These trucks are made to go. Don't seem like a month more like a year since I kissed my baby.
Operating my own rig about 13 years now. Well, I had my truck since 1999, December of 99, or November of 98, I purchased my truck. In that time, I put 1.454 million miles on it right now without an overhaul. Just so happens, I've been, using all the proper equipment, filtration, all the good stuff in my truck. Well, it just so happens that good oil filtration doesn't coat for dropping a valve. The valve decided to go ahead and get lodged between the piston and the head, destroyed the piston, destroyed the head, destroyed the liner, blew out the rear end, the whole works. Well, 1.45 million miles, even Caterpillar was surprised that they couldn't believe how clean it was, and I was going to try to push for at least 1.5, 1.6, before I even do anything at all to the truck. But it happens, But I baby my truck, I take my time with it, I keep my foot off the throttle, I just take it easy. It's my truck, it's my paycheck, I take it slow. And it'll get there,
It'll be 1.45 million miles. Now, not bad for a 10-year-old rig. It's still hanging in there, going real good. Real proud of it. Take good maintenance on it. New tires. Take care of the darn thing. Good shocks. Oil filtration. Engine max.
Go down the back.
On my reef unit, I got a Centromatic, actually the Gulf Coast filter here.
Okay.
Gulf Coast filter in the back, right back there. This is my Centromatic generator down below. Also, they made the spare box as well. My Centromatic.
Okay. You got your air horns, I see.
Yeah, I can't go without my air horns. I got 92 sets of them. They definitely wake kids up when they go like, "Hey, you want to hear the horn?" Let's do it. And back in the back, also in the cab of my truck, I have a right-way load scale. But let me show you what a load scale is right here.
Okay.
It's real simple to put in. Just tee off your line, put it in your little box right here. This is your air dump valve, but I teed off in the valve going into the airbag. Right now, it shows I'm right now about 31,000 pounds.
On this tandem unit right here.
Exactly. This is a beautiful little gauge right here to help take care of things.
Okay.
This saved me a lot of money.
Okay.
Now I can slide the axle wherever necessary to get the weight right where I need it. But right now I'm looking pretty good, so I'm no worry. I can go ahead and bypass the scales.
Now you have a place out in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's how does that work for an over-the-road owner operator?
Well, it makes it a little tough. I mean, them roads, I kind of need a snorkel kit to get my truck home, but I don't think I want to drive it that far. My wife and I went on vacation over there in December for Christmas and New Year's.
Okay.
We get over there, we're relaxing. Right about the end of the time for vacation, we meet a few folks out there, and they offered her a job.
Okay.
And she said, honey, you're pursuing your music and you got your trucking you're doing. She says, I really want to pursue my dream. I said, what's that? She says, I want to live on the coast. I says, well, the coast is pretty much all the way around you there on the island. I said, is that what you want? She says, I really like it here. Right. I said, if that's what you want, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
She said, really? I said, yeah.
Okay.
I said, I'm not able to get home, but once every 3-4 weeks that it is, doing what we're doing, trucking on here. I said, now I'm not going to be able to get home much more at all.
Right.
I said, you realize that? She said, I know. I said, well, at least I can have a good extended vacation when I do get home. Take 3 months off at a time.
Right.
She said, that's good. So I'll take a few months off in the summertime before the season kicks in. I started out in music when I was in the Air Force, 1980, 81. Lady in the church choir, we were out singing. She was teaching me to play guitar and have a good time. We were doing that. And just so happens that she kept on me all these years, said, Howard, you got to do something. You got to do something. You got a good voice. Do something about it. Well, I just never pursued it, but I always kept the love of music, and I started writing songs back in about 1990. I'm guessing 94, 95 was my first song called Who Would They Look Up To? Okay. That was a song I used for Trucker Bud.
In California.
Second grade class in Anderson, California.
Okay.
Anyhow, I was fixing to record that song, but didn't know exactly how to come about, what I should do.
Okay.
Well, my wife suggested, she says, honey, why don't you have your class sing it with you? I said, because I couldn't figure out exactly what. I talked to the teachers, talked to the principal, and I talked to a radio station, public radio station in Anderson, California, in Redding, California. It's public radio.
Okay.
I said, could we do a field trip with you guys, and could you record some kids' voice, let them see what it's all about?
Sure.
He said, that's a good idea.
Sure.
So we went in there and they shot all the video and doing all the story about it, and we recorded the kid's voice. And then I went ahead and I sent that into Dallas, Texas, where I record at.
Okay.
And I had Mike McLean put it all together, master it with my voice, put their part in.
Right.
And that was the whole impact of the song. The song is really nice and mellow at first. You listen to it, listen to the words carefully. But when the kids come in, people just like, wow, what's that? You know, I was looking for to at least wake up the adults. Say, hey, you know, what about these kids? If you run them off, they're going to go somewhere else, wrong way.
Sure.
If they're asking, say, hey, mom, hey, dad, and you say, hey, go on, I'm busy.
Right.
What if they say, hey, Mr. Drug Dealer, can I talk to you for a minute? Well, that guy's going to say, sure, kid,
That
come on.
song that you did for Trucker Buddy, is it on the record?
It is on the record. I think
Okay.
it's song number 8.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, when did the record come about in this sort of music story?
Let's see. This has been about a 2.5, 3 year project. I first heard a young lady on the radio on the Bill Mack show on XM. Her name was Chris Amberly. Well, they said if you contact her on email, she'll write you back. Well, I figured, oh yeah, sure, you know. Well, I had just written a song called Soul. I had no clue of where to record, how to record, who to talk to about it. So I went ahead and emailed her.
Sure.
Well, not 15 minutes later, her mom calls me back and says, do you have the music for this? I said, yes, ma'am, I do. She said, could you send the music up? And I talked to Carissa if she would do a duet with me. And her mom said she'd be happy to do it. So we came up with Soldiers and Truckers and Wishy Washy Woman.
Okay.
And so we recorded them too. Now that was 2 years ago. We recorded the day of the truck show, the day before the truck show. I think it was August 22nd, as I recall. Now, Soldiers and Truckers had just, like I said, one day off the recording. We were at the truck show, and Carissa and myself, we had talked to Bill Mack and wanted him to come over and listen to the new song. Well, he came over to the booth over there where Carissa was singing, and Bill said, hey, stand by me, I want to listen to this song. I said, okay. And he heard the first chorus. He looked at me and shook my hand and said, Howard, nice song. At the end of that song, he said, Howard, that's really good. Gave me a hug, and I said, oh man, it kind of like brought tears to my eyes almost. I mean, acknowledgement from 9:30 in the morning. I remember where I was when that song first hit the radio.
Where were you?
I was over in what the heck was this name of this town? Just south of Amarillo, Texas.
Okay.
On the border, out there near Peoria or something like that. I can't remember. I was in a chicken yard.
Okay.
Getting ready to haul a load of chickens. Here I am. I'm cranking that radio up. Couldn't believe that the song that I wrote was on the radio. I was busting up in tears, laughing, and just about crying as hard as I could. It was such a feeling to hear something like that recorded. Hangs out to dry. With a little bit of luck and this old truck, someday we'll get some motor goodbye. I have an 18-wheeling diesel demon rolling like thunder down the road. Got a pocket full of money, so look out, honey, carrying a heavy load. I ain't been home in a month of Sundays, ain't had a woman to hold. But I don't give a damn, I got my pension plan. These trucks are made of gold. Get on. Ain't that I'm tired of working for a living, just tired of busting these old hoes.